And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, alright, Slim? So watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that.
We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go from the Steel City. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced. Out of bounds, but a very solid return. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Rodgers gonna put it up to get started. Moving outside the pocket. He's gonna air one out right away. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie. Mahomes going to start this one with a throw. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried to shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
So often we see on these deep passes the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, KC.
A gain of 12.
They'll send Worthy in motion. Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. And he's going to be taken down. It'll be a short pickup. A lot of work going into a short game, but at least it is a positive one.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
To the air once more. It's Mahomes. That's caught. Travis Kelce. And he's going to have a first down. Not a big play, but the little dip into the bag of tricks does the job. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. Inside the 25. And it's a touchdown-saving tackle as he got this down inside the 5-yard line. A huge run from Pacheco. 53 yards.
First and goal, Kansas City.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That one taken in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Kansas City.
Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Miller now to return it. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he's going to take this one all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of 2.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. To the right side, hauled in by Kelce. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Yards on the play. And our Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Chiefs.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Right back to Kelce again. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line.
That's over the middle and caught by Rice. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Mahomes now to throw again. Throw left side is taken in by the tight end, Kelce. From the 20, here's second down and 6.
It's now second and 6 at the Steelers' 20-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Two yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal.
43.
And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Tyquan Thornton. Touchdown, Kansas City. And Butker on for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Chiefs will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Miller now to return it. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
The
shotgun, it's A-Rod. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll go right back to Freiermuth. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 13 yards on that pass play. That's a Steeler first down.
Over. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And this is incomplete. But it looked like that defender got a head start. Let's check the call. So a lot of options on the table now. It's first and 5.
Green 18. Inside. Get 300. Get 300. Green 18.
Throwing, Rodgers. Open man downfield is Freiermuth. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. It's a gain of 34.
At the 19-yard line.
Hey, 88. Yeah, this.
So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Split 58.
On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. he's in! Jalen Warren, touchdown Steelers.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. An unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Attack, attack! Yellow, yellow! Oh, attack, attack!
On first down, it's Mahomes. A short throw taken in by Kelsey. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second.
They'll send Worthy in motion.
25-yard
Yellow!
Mahomes now to throw on second down. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Travis Kelsey, the intended target. And now it's fourth down.
Fourth down.
15! Yellow! Hey, Ripley!
They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. That is caught. He gets the hook up with stripes. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. A short one caught by Kelsey.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Travis Kelsey, the intended target. And it's going to be third down. To throw is Mahomes. He's got his tight end. It's Kelsey. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Yellow, yellow! Come back!
To the air once more. It's Mahomes. Flush to his right. He'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Yellow!
Now Mahomes. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
15.
Now, Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Here comes Worthy to return. And that's well done by the kicking team, who's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
First and 10. And they're on the 17-yard line.
Hey, 43. Yellow, yellow.
They'll send Worthy in motion.
What's that?
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Again, working deep downfield. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
The Steelers take over first and 10.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Get 300. Get 300.
Rodgers on first down. That's caught. Right side, it's Firemouth. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
12 yards.
A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard
Hey,
line.
26. Jump out. Yeah, this. Hey, Mike.
From the gun, Rodgers. And nice work there. Go into a slide and gain about 7.
A 7-yard pickup.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard on the play. It's now third down and 4.
Third and short yardage, it's Rodgers. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. It's pulled in by the Chiefs. Into space. Inside the 30. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, KC. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Now Rodgers. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
630. 26. Hey, 88.
On third down, Rodgers. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Jump out. Yeah, this. Hey, Mike. Look at you.
They're indeed going. It's Rodgers. That is going to be intercepted by Trent McDuffie. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, help. A whole name means protector. Shorten it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott, living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow, with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly, I can walk in any spot, every be soaking. From a time when was stronger, today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever. Before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Acrisure Stadium on the north shore of the Steel City, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. But today, 2 AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. So here's Kaini Fairbairn to do the honors. And with the terrible towels waving wildly, we are underway from Pittsburgh. And he won't quite make it to the 25. First play and a first throw for Rodgers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Man coverage to start the game, and I expect we'll see a good amount of that. They trust their secondary to hold down the fort and let their pass rushers get home. And that's a good job right on play 1.
Now Rodgers. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32.
It's fourth down.
Rodgers going to go on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a run. Here's the rookie from USC. And not a whole lot of room to operate there. First down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Given 3 on the screen, he couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Here's Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Texans first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to run.
They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. He will push his way down to about the 14. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Great team. Why Tony?
Throwing now is Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the 1st quarter. We're scoreless after 1. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they come up now 2nd and goal.
All right. Hey, uno. Hey, south. Hey.
As Stroud now to throw. On the up, under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. T.J. Watt. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
All right. Ready? 11. 19 Texans.
3rd and goal, Stroud. Throw right side, taken in by Collins. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's 4th down.
A short game that doesn't get on the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it.
Tony. Hey, uno more.
Stroud now on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They try to throw on 4th and goal from the 2, and the Steeler D will celebrate the goal line stand. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
Well, not a game that you're going to go crazy about, but when you start at your own 2-yard line, any type of space is good for the offensive guys.
Yeah, you just can't go backwards from here. They did it. Now we'll see if they can keep it on schedule here on second down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And some space here. And he'll be out right at the 35. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Running left, it's Warren. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Now it's Rodgers. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the Texans are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Stroud working out of the gun. Now a run here off the RPO, and he'll keep it. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. 2nd and 10.
All right.
Now Stroud. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fixed that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
18.
Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. You don't see that a ton, do you? The cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The Steeler defense proving its mettle here. And now this is 3rd and goal.
18.
Stroud to throw it. And he's got it. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a 1st down.
The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on 4th and goal.
Buggy.
Final play of the half, Stroud. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And Charles, a scoreless first half. How does that change how you assess things here moving forward?
Well, it doesn't change it a whole lot because, remember, it's still scoreless, which means you're starting from 0 again, so you just have one half to play instead of 2. What I would look at my play sheet, though, and see is something that maybe loosens things up for my guys, gets a smile on their faces, and gets them going to begin the second half.
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
What's that? 19 Texas. 11.
Stroud looking to throw. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
When you get into the second half of the tie ball game, you start realizing that every play takes on a bigger significance, and this is pretty significant right here. This is where you start putting the pressure on that secondary, and that's a job well done there.
Back to throw. Stroud. Touchdown! Nico Collins. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Throwing now is Rodgers. That completes it again to Metcalf. Options galore here. Second and a few inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Texans' 47-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. On the right side, this is Austin with a catch. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
And the Steelers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Throwing is Rodgers. And he slings one that's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Hey, take 20, 319. 26.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And a pretty good burst right there as they'll take this down to the 33. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. That's DK Metcalf running the slant. He's got it. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. On the give, it's Warren. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Jalen Warren taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Steelers have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
That ties the game at 7. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Nothing separating these 2 teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And these 2 teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the 3rd quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first 2 drives of the 3rd quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
Here we go. Hey, one more.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Stroud. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Stroud. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the 1st at the 32.
It's 4th down.
Look hot.
4th down, here's Stroud. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Jump out!
A handoff for Warren. And a good-looking run there as he'll take us inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
319, check 30. Hey, 88. Inside. 319.
Now Rodgers. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Over up. Win 18.
Now a run with Warren.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
You get down near the goal line, you need to start enlisting the help of all 11 guys on the defense. And that's a nice job there by the cornerback, squaring his shoulders and coming in to make the tackle.
58. Back north. Yeah, this. We can see the goal line.
They'll run it. Warren.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Box it.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They come up on what could be a pivotal 3rd and goal now in a tie ball game.
Green 18.
Rodgers tapping this forward on the jet sweep. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Well, they tried to catch him by surprise, I think, there with that little pop pass on 3rd down, but no luck.
You're right about no luck, but I did like the idea. I like the thought process. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down sometimes. It can pop big. In this case, it didn't.
Boswell's kick is good. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
How's the set? Hey! 18. What's up? Hey, uno more.
Now Stroud. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Quick slant caught by Kirk. I don't know that those medium 5-ish yard gains are going to do it right now. Probably should have dropped it, right?
Yeah, that way you save more time on the clock. But I know receivers, they think they can catch it and break a tackle and turn it into a big gain.
Stroud finding Schultz. And he is going to have a Texans first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 6. And the Texans.
Stroud to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
They'll get this complete to Collins. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Here's Stroud. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Stroud back to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Steelers have just about sewn up this football game.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
18, 26.
Now Rodgers targeting the out route, and he completes this to Metcalf. And he is going to have a Steeler first down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it. Well, obviously, Charles, this was by no means an offensive track meet. I mean, the defenses were the story in this ball game. But, hey, they got enough points to get the job done. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters.
You're absolutely right about that, partner. In such a low-scoring game, it completely changes everything you had planned to do out there. Fortunately for them, they got just enough scoring to bring home the win. And in this type of a game, to play their defense, that became one of their biggest keys.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Steelers earn the win at home as we say so long from Pittsburgh.